Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. As you can tell by the title, we've got a new project. We've been after one for a while. This one come up and it's solid. It's had a lot of work done to it, so it was a very good base for us to make it our own. And yeah, the plan with this one is to turn it more of a day fan. Just so we can just jump in it with the kids and just go where we want. We've done some bits to it already, so I do apologise. I should have got some videos on it, but just so much going on, and obviously I've got the golf here as well, which I've obviously been trying to finish off, but I've had to order some bits and pieces for that. What I'll do, I'll turn the phone around and I'll run through what we've done and what needs to be done. But yeah, let me know what you think. And here it is. So it's a 1984. It's the 1.9 petrol. So far, what we've done, I had these crosshair headlights. They were for my Mark II Golf, so as and when I get my own one. I've been collecting a few bits, but I actually customised these to fit. Size of the lights are the same, but the brackets and the fixing points were all different. It took a bit of fettling to get them in, but what I will do a separate video on those, because I do need to take it all back out and I want to paint behind the grille. So and I want to paint the actual light brackets. So when I get around to that, obviously I'll run through a video on how I've done that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they look. Finishes that off quite nicely. The other thing we've done as well under here is we fitted some new shocks and some lowering springs, which is really stiff now, so I'm looking forward to see how that's got to ride. I did want to do a video on the front, but this has given us a few issues. I mean, these, can't really tell in here, sort of see the spring there, and I've obviously painted the caliper and discs up, and I've also been fitting some new bushes down there on the radius arm. But on the front of this, suspension looked original. This fan's done 40,000 miles, and every bolt was just seized, so we had a few issues. So I've had to put another upper ball joint and a few other bits and pieces on there. But this corner's done. I still have the passenger front to do, and you can see the gap difference. Yeah, it sits a lot nicer. So yeah, I need to get around to that. I'm going to do the passenger side over the next couple of days. Now, bodywork wise on this one, it's been hand painted. Okay, it's not fantastic, but that's neither here or there. The important thing is that she's structurally sound. This fan has had thousands of pounds worth of spent on the bodywork. It's had a new seal down there, new inner seal. Everything has been done properly. I mean, this isn't rust, this is all paint. I just got to sand that back. But all the panels are good. Even back down here again, I need to paint, but there's no rot. This has had a new panel down here again, all the seam lines match. Here I've taken this panel off. One, I want to clean it. Two, I need to weld tiny, maybe it'll pick it up, a tiny hole there. And there is just up here a couple of other small holes, and there's just a tiny one. There's nothing too bad here, which is good, but I want to clean this, do the welding and a fresh coat of white paint. We are going to be painting the fan, or turning the fan back to white. Again, rear suspension, everything's all done. Down here again, everything is all structural and good, so there's no issues there. Open the door. It has had new steps. Obviously this ain't finished. I will be flattening this and a nice bit of filler over the top so you don't see it, make it nice and watertight as well. And as you can see, all this has been done as well, so again, nice and structural. Everything has been done properly, and seems to, you can't really see too much under there. In here, as you can see, we've stripped. So the plan is in here, we've just gone around a bit of seam seal, just treated the floor, And we're going to prep all this, and we've got some Hammerite paint coming. We did have some silver stuff which my wife painted the floor at the back, which I'll show you, but yeah, we're going to paint this in white, probably do behind the dash as well. And we have got some new seats again, I'll show you them in a moment. But the good thing is up front there's nothing, there's no rot, there's nothing I need to contend with, so I'm really happy with that, which is good. It looks a mess at the minute, so it had no door cards when we got it, so I do need to get them. If anyone's watching and you've got some old ones laying around, please let me know. I'd be very interested. Let's close that in the back. So in the back here, my wife actually went round, she rubbed down the floor, treated any areas. A couple of welding patches. It used to have a rock and roll bed, that's the part of the old bracket there on the right. And that's the only hole that we found inside. So I'll get over that get onto that on the next couple of days. So again, it's minor, it's nothing too bad. We've seam sealed all the gaps and everything in the floor as well. We painted it silver one because I had the paint, and you know, we might as well use it. You're not going to see this once the floor's in. And again, previous owner used all the plumbing foam as insulation, so that's all got to come out and get done. But yeah, I like his way of thinking. Well, the kids have been turning them into lightsabers, so they're going to get used, which is good. Now the other thing with this fan, it had a pop top on it when we got it, and we just didn't like the way it was on. It wasn't fitted right, so managed to get a new panel from a guy who was breaking one. And what I'd done, I actually took all the pop top off and got this cut to size and welded it all in, and it is now solid. Again, we're just going to go around with primer. I'm not going to add paint in it because obviously it's going to have a roof on it in here, so you're not going to see it. But we like these fans without any pop top or anything on them. Like I say, we're more of a day fan. We might get a rock and roll bed for us in case I go out with the wife, but yeah, I'd say it's not, you know, we don't want an actual proper camper as such. Windows, I need to do the seals all around them. They are leaking. We have found a company where we can get them, which is good. So we will get onto that. This side, where this seal's been leaking, it has begun to rot along there. So I have treated it all. I just need to get some plates along here. Again, it's nothing too bad, nothing too drastic. So we'll get onto that. The original seats were those. They're just yuck. Yeah, we don't like them. So again, a friend of mine was breaking one, same person that got the roof off, and he had these. Look a lot nicer, and they're a lot more comfortable. So they'll be going, once all this is all painted white, and then we're going to put the seats in. So that's it, that, you know, that's that job done. We also got the heater control panel off the same guy as well, because that was missing. So yeah, that's nice to have that all put together. But generally, that's, again, I'll say I need to do some work around the windows, but I'll do all of this when I get new seals, and then I'll treat it, or paint it, and then put the windows back in. It's got Mercedes wheels on it, but yeah, that's where we're at with this one, really. This is going to be a little work in progress. She is MOT'd, so she can be used. Obviously I will overhaul this corner before we even go anywhere. And this engine, so it's 1.9 petrol, as I say, but it's had new coolant hoses, new coolant pipes, you name it, it's had it. So which is really, really good. The only thing I want to do is just go from, well, at the moment I'm just waiting for them to turn up today, and that's the grommets. So around the fuel hoses in the engine bay, I will be putting the grommets over, and just to stop them fraying on the bodywork. So any little bits like that, just to make it perfect. But that will be coming off. Can't stand it. But yeah, you know, that's our new toy. We absolutely love it. No power steering, so watching the wife drive it is hilarious. But yeah, it's here. We will get onto it, so there'll be a few more updates coming on this. But need to get the golf done. But as soon as I get more videos off the T25 and everything else, I shall be back shortly. Lovely. Bye.